How does a small-town teacher take on Vladimir Putin and end up winning an Oscar? That's exactly what Mr. Nobody Against Putin is about. This Oscar-winning BBC iPlayers documentary follows a regular Russian teacher whose life completely changes when war propaganda starts flooding his classroom. What begins as something subtle quickly turns into something much bigger. Lessons start shifting, narratives become controlled, and students are being exposed to a version of reality that feels carefully constructed. And instead of staying quiet, he does something risky. He pulls out his phone and starts recording. No big cameras, no production crew, just a smartphone, and the kind of quiet courage most people never have to test. He documents everything. The pressure inside the system, the fear that lingers in everyday conversations, and even the strange, almost absurd moments that come with living under a tightly controlled environment. And the more he records, the more intense it gets, because this isn't just observation anymore, this is evidence. And in a place where speaking up can have serious consequences, every second he captures carries weight. The teacher behind all of this is Pavel Talankin. And his story does not just stay inside the classroom. As the situation around him becomes more serious, the risks become very real. Eventually, he is forced to leave Russia. Staying there is no longer safe for him. So what you are watching is not just a documentary, it is a real story with real consequences that continue even after filming ends. That raw access is exactly what makes this documentary so powerful and why it ended up winning Hollywood's biggest prize. But here's where things get complicated. Even after the Oscar win, Mr. Nobody Against Putin isn't widely available everywhere. In many regions, you won't find it on your usual streaming platforms at all. However, the documentary is available for free on BBC in supported regions, which makes it one of the easiest ways to watch it if you have access. Some countries can stream it directly, while others are still restricted. That's why people in blocked regions have been looking for alternative ways to watch it. One of the most common methods is using an ExpressVPN. It allows you to switch your virtual location so you can access BBC iPlayer, where the documentary is actually available. Once connected to the UK, you can check streaming services that are offering it, and in some cases, even watch it for free through trial options. But honestly, the reason this documentary is getting so much attention isn't just because of accessibility issues, or even the Oscar. It's because of how real it feels. There's no dramatic storytelling here, just a man with a phone showing what life looks like from the inside. The pressure, the silence, the tension, it all feels very close, very personal. And when you know that he had to leave his own country because of what he recorded, it hits even harder. So if you're planning to watch Mr. Nobody Against Putin, just know this isn't just another documentary. It's one of those stories that stays with you long after it ends. If you want to know exactly where to watch it and which platform is working in your region, check out Watch in America for the full guide.